Have you ever wondered how a city, living a life of pure luxury, could just vanish completely under tons of hot ash and debris? Sounds insane, right? Prepare for a story even more insane than your wildest imagination. Number 1. The city of Pompeii, where life was meant to be enjoyed. To understand this tale, we must go back in time to the year 79 AD. Pompeii was then a bustling Roman city, nestled right at the foot of the mighty Mount Vesuvius. Pompeii was a vibrant resort town and a thriving Roman commercial hub. The people of Pompeii truly knew how to enjoy life. They owned lavish homes, indulged in luxurious public baths, boasted a colossal amphitheater, and had taverns that were always lively, brimming with laughter and conversation. They even had professional bakeries, alongside quite daring wall paintings found absolutely everywhere you looked. Yes, life in Pompeii seemed absolutely perfect, with a huge green mountain sitting conveniently right next door. That was Mount Vesuvius. It looked rather harmless, covered in lush green trees. No one thought it was a sleeping volcano. Local residents even built a temple to the mountain god upon it, completely unaware how angry this deity was about to become. A few minor earthquakes had occurred periodically, but the people of Pompeii simply considered that normal local occurrences. They were so accustomed to earthquakes that they considered them nothing more than the gentle snoring of Mother Earth. Number 2, the fateful day when the volcano awoke. Then, one fateful August afternoon, that snoring abruptly transformed into a terrifying roar. Mount Vesuvius awoke. It began with a colossal column of smoke rising into the sky, resembling an inverted pine tree. It ascended so high that it completely obscured the sun, transforming the daytime into a terrifying and eerie twilight. The people of Pompeii were initially quite startled, but many still thought, "Oh, it is just another big earthquake." Some people fled the city, but a great many chose to remain in their homes or seek shelter, hoping everything would be fine soon. Perhaps they thought, "It is probably just a little ashfall, and then we will clean it up later." They were gravely mistaken. Ash and pumice began raining down on the city like an enormous, relentless hailstorm. It was light, but incredibly dense, piling up on rooftops and causing many buildings to inevitably begin collapsing. Toxic fumes spread everywhere, making the air suffocating and terribly difficult to breathe in the chaos. Many people died from asphyxiation or were crushed by falling debris during that initial horrifying phase. Number 3, the destructive flow, when ash rain became ash soup. By the following morning, the most terrifying phase of the eruption began. The pyroclastic flows. This was a superheated mixture of toxic gases, ash, and volcanic rock fragments. Traveling at incredibly high speeds, these flows could reach hundreds of kilometers per hour, with temperatures soaring up to 700 degrees Celsius, enough to vaporize anything. Essentially, it was an unavoidable wave of scorching ash soup, incinerating and obliterating everything in its path. The people of Pompeii had no time to react. These deadly flows descended too quickly and too horrifyingly to escape. Those who had managed to survive until that point were either instantly incinerated or buried alive in their final frozen positions. Approximately 2,000 residents of the city were completely buried under a thick, impenetrable layer of ash and volcanic rock. The city of Pompeii, once bustling and luxurious, became nothing more than a heap of smoldering ashes, completely erased from maps. Number 4, the macabre legacy, when history was frozen. For 700 years after the eruption, Pompeii lay forgotten, incredibly preserved under its thick blanket of ash. It was not until the 18th century that archaeologists stumbled upon and began excavating this buried city by chance. What astonished everyone was how the volcanic ash had preserved almost everything in near-perfect condition. From vibrant wall paintings, everyday objects, down to charred loaves of bread still sitting eerily in their ovens. Most notably, archaeologists discovered plaster casts of the victims tragically caught in their final moments. These were literally statues of people frozen in the last terrifying instant of their lives. A truly grim sight. We can see someone trying to run, a family clinging together, or another person peacefully sleeping, unaware. The Vesuvius eruption brought horrifying death, but it unintentionally created the world's most unique time capsule museum. It is a chilling reminder of nature's immense power and the fleeting, fragile nature of human existence. It is really oversimplified, is it not?